Well, hello, Greenland Hills. I greet you after the rain. The sun has finally come out, and I'm not just talking about the weather. It's been an important week, and there is much to celebrate, both of things that have already happened this week and things that are yet to come. As I mentioned on Sunday, the Horizon Texas Annual Conference met this week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Your regional body of the church here in North Central and Northwest Texas, and many exciting things happen. We passed on Tuesday a resolution affirming the dignity and safety of trans, non-binary, and gender-expansive persons. That resolution said that we resolve that our churches in the Horizon Texas Conference, all across North Texas, Central Texas, and Northwest Texas, will be safe sanctuaries where trans, non-binary, and gender-expansive persons can find safety, both physical, psychological, spiritual, and mental. That they can find affirmation and belonging, that their dignity will be upheld, and that we pledge to not report gender-affirming care as child abuse, because we do not see it as such and we're not required to do so by law. We also passed resolutions on diversity and inclusion for all persons in all categories of all types. We passed resolutions asking the annual conference to commit itself to provisions for all gender bathrooms at conference level events. And we passed resolutions against the genocide being committed against the people in Gaza, while still affirming Israel's right to defend itself and denouncing the actions of Hamas on October 7th. And we passed a resolution affirming our position on immigration and calling for churches to be safe places for immigrants. So a lot was happening. A lot of important things were happening, and Greenland Hills was well represented, and you should be proud of that. It's especially important to be proud of that because on the same day that we passed those resolutions, the Southern Baptist Convention was meeting downtown at the Dallas Convention Center, and they passed resolutions calling for the overturning of same-sex marriage, calling for the banning of women as preachers. So the actions of your regional church of the Horizon Texas Conference on Tuesday stood in stark contrast to those of many others around us. And I think you should take comfort in the fact that though they may not be flying the pride flag outside their front door, your United Methodist churches in the Horizon Texas Conference stand with you, with us. Sunday is Pride Parade, Dallas Pride, and we will be marching in the Pride Parade. Our church van will already be down at Fair Park, ready to lead the United Methodist Reconciling Churches through the parade. We hope we have a large attendance. I invite you to consider attending with us. Remember, we will have one 10 a.m. service, and then after the service is over, we can carpool from here down to Fair Park and get ready for the parade. We will have plenty of shade. We ask that you bring your own collapsible chair if you'd like a place to sit. We'll have games and activities for people to help pass the time and mix and mingle. We hope this is a good time for people to get to know each other in different reconciling churches and stand in solidarity together. We'll also have cold bottled water. We should step off much earlier than last year. We have a much earlier spot, so I anticipate we'll probably be on our way by 2:30 or 2:45, and we'll be done by 3:15, 3:30 at the latest. You will need to be in place by 1:15, so you have plenty of time after the service to grab a bite to eat on the way down and then get parked and get inside. We'll be sending out more specific instructions in the newsletter, so please be sure to read down below. But remember to bring your own chair, to carpool from here, and to be in place by 1:15. I think it's quite appropriate that we celebrate Pride this week, in a week that so many momentous things have happened in the church on both sides. And that we celebrate this on Trinity Sunday. I'll be talking more about that on Sunday in the service, so I hope you'll join us on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for worship. In the meantime, my prayer for you is grace and peace.